Hey, my name is Catherine and I'm an artist. I do my art for about 3 years now. I mostly do oil paintings, but also try to work with different mediums like acrylic or gouache. New canvas for me is always a new opportunity to make a painting. I start with to find an emotion or a mood. I don't have a particular plan every time. I just stay in front of the white canvas and I started to imagine what it's going to be. First of all, I work on the composition because I think the composition is the most important thing in a painting. As you can paint beautifully a beautiful portrait, but if you do it in the wrong way, it's not gonna be a good painting. So I start to figure out where I want to paint my model, what colors I will use. Mostly it comes from inside, it's more about intuition. And then I start to sketch a bit on a painting, moving the figure left or right, up or down. And then when I see that the composition is working for me, this time I start to paint. I usually paint from the nature because it's the limitless source of inspiration for me, always. Right now I work on a series of portraits of my friend, Ola. I found her really inspiring. Every time, every session is different. And you can see on my paintings that they are all different. There's always a different mood, different shapes, and different colors. Choosing between light and color, I will choose color, because this is the primary importance for me. I can come up with light or lightning in the painting, because for me it's easier, but I can't come up with the color, because I take them from nature. I don't imagine them, I don't compose them, I just see them in the nature and I express them on the canvas. I was looking for inspiration lately and I found them in people. Mostly I'm inspired by portraits. I really like paint faces. They're like a limitless source of inspiration, of a color and a texture. When I look into the faces, I want to touch them. And I try to touch them with my brush on the canvas. I create colors and different textures. I'm also inspired by forms of objects, forms of faces and heads and everything. I believe in my work I somehow like Romanian or Greek artists who idolize the forms, but for me idolizing the form is not about making them beautiful, but making them interesting and working, if you can say that. Today's painting is 100% improvisation. I didn't know what I'm going to do till I saw my model, I saw the light, I think, and I try to feel what I usually try to feel the color that comes from inside me or from the model or from the canvas even. I use this yellow color often because I like how it shines through and it's bright in the painting. How I know if the painting is ready or not? It depends if I'm going to work on this painting for one session or more. I usually do paintings in one session in alla prima. It means wet on wet. When you don't wait the paint to dry, you just work on wet painting. When I work in one session, for me the signal that the painting is ready when I started to add new things and it makes painting worth it. And when I don't know how I can improve it more. Art for me, it's the way to self-express. It's something that is really important. I try to work in an office, in an ordinary job, and I just, every day I thought about that I'm doing something very useless, that I want to spend any minute on it. And when I do art, it's like, even if you just prime the canvas or you just stretch the canvas, it's still very important. It still makes me feel happy. I don't doubt to spend any minute in my studio. The worst day in the studio, it's still the best day. Now I try to put some messages into my art. I want to do it more meaningful. Mostly now I'm interested in women and the question of equality of women and violence against women. It's still a very important question, and I think that we need to fight for every day for this. When we stop fighting, then all the victory that we have will be taken from us in a minute. I try to express this violence through my canvases. Now I use cloth and rough textures to show the violence and the ugliness of the world. I think this is a really important topic to speak about.